A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Miami Dolphins. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call in this one. And Brock, got a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage run after run and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and run game going first is likely going to be your winner.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, okay, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Lawrence working from the gun. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Reach in again. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. It was caught. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Tagovailoa looking to throw here on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second and inches.
It's second and
44.
inches at the 26-yard line.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Tagovailoa on first down. He's got a man left. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
Trying to run it in, A-Chain. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Right.
Another for A-Chain. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Devon A-Chain with the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing. Jake Bailey set to
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Jaguars send running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Hey, go.
Here's Etienne to begin the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
a 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
Rip, 23.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. This is a nice gain, nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That's good.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Here's Etienne on first down. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
At the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Hey, run!
Second and a yard.
Etienne again. Oh, he lost the football. And the Dolphins got it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
And this is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's good.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, ball at the 36.
All right. Set.
Tua off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
All right. Help.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
To the air on 3rd and long. Waddle makes the catch. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
First down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
This one falls incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here's Tua again. Here's a screen for Achane. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Dolphins. First down. First down and goal to go.
Working inside the red zone. Pass it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Shy of the goal line. A 9-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
Go ahead.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Get set.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. The back grabs it. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out.
No gain.
And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
And goal.
Leaving the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1.
Ready, set. Ready, team.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins take a 13-0 lead. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. As their quarterback, Brock, he's the one told him to get it done in moments like this. But even though he's the one who scored, you and I both know he is not the one who made it happen on that 4th down.
It's pride up front. That was all the guys up top that just said, listen, man, we are going to work this thing. We're going to give you a push. And, kid, let me tell you, as a quarterback, you know right away. You can feel that push and that surge. And those big guys led the way for 6.
Jake Bailey set to
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Jaguars, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half Well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
Let's go.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Up the sideline, past the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
64 yards. Jaguars.
Hey, let's go.
They'll run, ETN. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Hey, kill.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal.
Thanks for 24.
One more time with ETN. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Chased out to his right, and they take this in for the score. The Jaguars start to fight back with their first points of this game. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jaguars 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And you can see he's in chase mode, trying his best to catch the league leader in receiving. Right now, sitting in second place. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
44. Ready.
The first carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. First down run gets him 6. So now it is second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
On the give, it's Gordon. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Finds his back. This is Ollie Gordon. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
21 more yards. That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And out to Gordon. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Tua now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready.
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 13-point lead. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
21. Jaguars 7.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Hey, Lion!
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We'll set it down for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On play action now, Lawrence. He's got it. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
12 yards. That's another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On red.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Back to the air, Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Pass caught. It's Hunter. And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. And it's the Jaguars looking at 1st and 10.
Red on red. Here we go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. That one connects. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down. 1st and goal.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
All right, let's go.
From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. Little knocks it through. And that gets him back to within 11.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season, no sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the Texans. All right, Kate, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. And this is Patrick Mahomes on target to Xavier Worthy. Middle of the end zone, touchdown. The Chiefs win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. From there, why don't we go to South Philly? Look in on the Eagles. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And it's James Cook. He's been terrific in the first half. This, the first of his 2 touchdown runs. This one's at halftime with the Bills are on top at the half in a game that features the #1 seed in the AFC and the #1 seed in the NFC. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for.
Ready, shot. Help!
Second half begins with a run by Achane. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 31-yard line.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Brings in the lob pass. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get 28 out of that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
31-yard line.
It's Achane on the inside give. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down carry for Achan. He dodged the tackle. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
Go ahead.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 2.
And stick with Achan. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle, Brock. This defense has been inconsistent at best.
It's one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch, right? When you're at a concert and you're just listening to somebody that's the best of the best, you just want, you want more. And right now up in this booth, I want to see this guy continue to put on a show.
Caught by Washington, left side. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Jaguars 11.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Trying to pick it up here with Achan. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Sanders sends it through, and that extends their lead to 14.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you'd love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jaguars, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And he's found the end zone as a receiver this season. You can see he's top 5 right now among NFL running backs in receiving touchdowns. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
The Jaguars in a punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. He has it at the 33. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense more good numbers well into this second half. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
All right, go ahead, go.
Tua setting up to throw. Here's a screen for Achane. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. We set it downs for them at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Tagovailoa on first down. Complete right side to Washington. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we got a first down here. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins make it a 3-possession game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
31. Jaguars 10. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
Hey, easy, route.
A gain of 16 yards.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Able to find Strange here. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. They're set up at the 35 now.
A gain of 13 yards.
Let's go.
He'll give this up the middle to ETN. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Go. It's hot.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30.
To number 12, it's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Jaguar football, but this slate's that lead likely too much for them to overcome. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Hey, hey. It's hot. Hey, Soko, it's hot.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. 1st and goal, now 5 yards tougher after that penalty. Now Lawrence. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
He falls to the pass rush on 4th and goal. That defense coming through, forcing a turnover on downs. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Let's try the middle with Gordon. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the run, it's Gordon. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
1st down, here's Tua. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. With a slate of downs to approach here from the 40. On the ground here with Gordon. Right through the middle of the field. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They give to Gordon, running left. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Take over 1st and 10.
Lawrence with it on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Rolling from the gun here. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Into traffic, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up here. On play action now, Lawrence. Now here he goes. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Finds the in route, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. All set now, 1st and 10.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
The 25-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Lawrence looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Travis Hunter, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. And he can't do it himself. He's stopped behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs.
Ready. Out.
On the give, it's Gordon. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
All right, go ahead, go. Out.
Hand out to Gordon. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins approaching win number 7 on the year.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Go ahead. Ready.
Now it's Gordon. And he picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Ready,
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.